Do you want a hack to get clear about your boundaries? You do know your boundaries, you've just been ignoring the signs. So my sister and I sent an email newsletter recently about this topic, and we had so many lovely replies, more than ever before. People found this hack really helpful, so I thought, let's make it into a video. And if you want to sign up to our newsletter where we share insider tips, sign up via the link in the description box. Hi, I'm Jess. People talk about boundaries all the time, but no one tells you how to know what yours are. So here's a trick. Listen to your shoulds. These are some examples of shoulds. They should have replied faster. They should have remembered. They should have confirmed earlier. Your shoulds are signals. They're your brain saying that something doesn't sit right with you. Don't ignore your shoulds. They're trying to tell you something. But what is important to note is just because you think they should have done something, it doesn't necessarily mean they were wrong. Maybe they have a different communication style. Maybe they didn't realize that it mattered to you. Maybe they weren't ready. It doesn't mean that they owe you that behavior, but it does mean that you have an expectation there that wasn't met. So there are two things. The first is whether someone can or wants to show up in alignment with that boundary. And the second is whether it is a healthy, realistic boundary. Is it coming from past hurts and fears, or is it actually coming from what's right for you at your core? If you have an insecure attachment style, anxious, dismissive avoidant, fearful avoidant, your boundaries are usually quite often or very often impacted by old survival strategies and fears. So at least some, if not many of your boundaries or lack of them might not be healthy or realistic. And I'm saying this just to be honest, because this is part of the definition of having an insecure attachment style. So people who are anxiously attached tend to struggle to set boundaries because they are scared of pushing people away. Dismissive avoidants often struggle in the opposite direction. They set boundaries that are so high and inflexible that they keep people at arm's length. And fearful avoidants, they actually tend to struggle to set small boundaries, but then they might swing hard the other way, maybe suddenly cutting someone off or creating very rigid rules when they feel overwhelmed or unsafe. So then there's also communication. Have you communicated your boundaries in the right way? And I won't go into that right now, but it is an important point. And a quick heads up, if you're anxiously attached, this is for you. If you've ever felt like you're giving it your all in love, but somehow you keep sabotaging your relationships without meaning to, I've got something that can help. I've put together a guide that breaks down the 3 biggest mistakes anxiously attached people make that push love away, and exactly how to break those cycles, so you can finally build the secure relationship you've always wanted. And I'm giving it away for free, for a limited time. And honestly, if you're anxiously attached, you can't afford to miss this, because these are the exact patterns I've seen destroy relationships over and over again. And I share the steps to take to turn it around. I've helped over 5,000 people find love through So Synced. My work has been featured in Forbes, Cosmopolitan, the New York Times, and many more. The link is in the description box, so grab your copy while it's still available. So yes, listen to your shoulds. They're telling you where a boundary sits for you in that moment. Your shoulds will either be telling you that something isn't aligned with your values, or they'll be showing you that your attachment patterns might need to be worked through or thought about intentionally. So yes, this is a simple but effective hack to understand where your boundaries are. And you can rewire your attachment style. I work one-to-one with people to do exactly that, so they can stop second-guessing themselves and build loving, lasting relationships. If you're ready for that, sign up via the link in the description box. Thanks for watching.